I also won 2 races at the fairgrounds. In their 4th race, the non-winners of 2, I like returning graded stakes place Valadorna, going 2 turns a mile 70. She went off as the favorite in the rain.
Hernandez Jr., Valadorna, and Valadorna back in a Big Easy to finish on top.
And then in the 5th, it was the Magic City Classic for Alabama breds, yeah, in Louisiana. And the back-to-back winner of the last 2 editions of this was number 1A, Buggin' Out. He looked much the best, came right up the rail.
9 seconds, they sprinted into the short stretch. It's Branchwater who led, coming down to the final furlong now. And here's Buggin' Out, who's now moved up the rail to take over for Migamana and is pulling clear close to the finish. Buggin' Out, it will be. Buggin' Out reports home by 5.
And I close out a big day with a ton of wins. Saturday, December the 9th, forecast was for a ton of rain. It was supposed to be sunny and cold on Sunday, so I decided to make Sunday my day to come out to the races. So Saturday I played online. Sure enough, in the opener, a 2-year-old stakes, the Hut Hut Stakes, it was pouring down rain. And I like number 2, My Miss Momentum. Her only bad race had come when she tried the turf against the eventual 2-year-old Breeders' Cup Juvenile Fillies winner, Rushing Fall. She went off at a nice price today.
Miss Momentum continues to travel very well for Tyler G, racing 3rd, and on the far outside, Bernardetta put to a drive next with Aaliyah's Story, and they're at the top of the stretch. Up front, Lose Mimi Princess will have to deal with Miss Momentum, who's coming to call on the outside, and after 3 quarters and 1:13.1, Miss Momentum takes the lead. 8-5 looks like awfully easy money as Miss Momentum never out of first gear, a wrapped up winner and still moving away. Miss Momentum to win the Hut Hut in style. She won it by at least 5. Up.
And I had my first winner. In the 4th race, the House Party, another 2-year-old stakes for juveniles, going 6 furlongs. I just thought it was a wide open race and I decided to go with a bit of a price play, and that was number 9, Take Charge Paula. I like the outside post. I like that she had more experience than anybody else with 5 races, and she had 3 wins, 2 of which were stakes. And I thought she'd stalk the pace under Paco Lopez for trainer Kelly Breen, who was a sharp 27% with horses coming off a win like Paula was. Paco made his move at the top of the stretch.
Riley with a 1/4 mile left to go. Razorback Lady fights to hold it. On the outside, Take Charge Paula from between horses. Lobie Quick is back for more. She's on the outside 3rd. Courageous Queen did not go on with an 1/8 mile to go. Espinoza and Razorback Lady dead game on the inside. On the outside and Take Charge Paula. Razorback Lady, Take Charge Paula. These 2, Take Charge Paula.
Oh, and I got my nice price of over $9. At the fairgrounds today, it was Louisiana Champions Day with 9 stakes races. I had bets in several of them. In the 5th race, it was the Louisiana Champions Lassie for 2-year-old fillies, and I had seen Minute to Stardom, the daughter of champion Star Guitar, break her maiden on opening day. And as Marcus Hirsch's Daily Racing Forum said, they probably knew that she was going to win, and they had this race circled. She had plenty in the tank. She went off as the favorite. She did not disappoint.
It's up to take the lead for Colby Hernandez while in hand. It's Minute to Stardom, and the band played on. Cool Spring will have to kick back. Just a Bandit on the far outside. Sarah's Holy Bell moves up between fillies. To the inside is Girl's Life into the stretch. Half mile in 46.38 seconds. It's Minute to Stardom, who's out in front here. Leads the Lassie by 3.5 lengths. Sarah's Holy Bell lugs in. Girl's Life and the band played on is dropped back, but well inside the final 16th. Here's Minute to Stardom, making her papa proud. The Star Guitar filly. Minute to Stardom was the belle of the ball.
In the 8th, the Louisiana Champions Turf, I thought it was another wide open race, and I went for a price play with number 8, Extra Credit. And as they turned for home, just wasn't anywhere to be found. Then all of a sudden, you found another gear on the outside.
At the turn-in, Trust Factor from Who Data Wacky, held to the Nile, now capitulates. Then Fort Pulaski getting into top gear. Extra credit in the lime green cap. 3/4 in 1 minute 14.46 seconds. Trust Factor past the 8th pole. Trust Factor leads by 2.5. Fort Pulaski is staying on in a game effort on the outside. Extra credit, and then it's Impressive Student. Here comes Extra Credit and Fort Pulaski up to the front with Sharper Dran. Extra Credit wins the turf by 3/4 of a length.
Oh, and I had my upset, cash for almost $50. And then in my bet of the day, it was the Louisiana Champions Classic. I like number 3 Mobile Bay, who was looking to become only the 6th horse in history to win the Classic more than once. He looked to be the lone speed, and he opened up a huge lead on the backstretch, but as they came for home, 2 of his rivals caught up to him, head bobbing to the
Here's
finish.
The half-mile pole for Mobile Bay. Mobile Bay remains some ways out in front of Under Pressure. Maji's looking to launch a bid. Grand Basin and One Kingsman, that's the 5 of them. The half mile for Mobile Bay, 48.58 seconds. 3 furlongs from home. And it's Mobile Bay looking to seal the deal. Mobile Bay continues to lead here, coming toward the top of the stretch from Grand Basin, who's looking to narrow the margin. Under Pressure's 3rd. Maji's is hard at work. One Kingsman is wide and last of the 5 to make the top of the fairground stretch. 3/4 in 1 minute 14.24 seconds. Mobile Bay taken on by Grand Basin, who's driving up the rail now for Miguel Mena. And Under Pressure is also part of the fight too for the final 16th. It's Mobile Bay with a battler's heart. Grand Basin, Under Pressure, Mobile Bay, a slim lead. Grand Basin right there too. Mobile Bay and Grand Basin. Oh, photo finish, a classic finish.
Oh yeah, prime time, my 3rd winner at the fairgrounds. Sunday, December 10th. Oh, we woke up to 40-degree temperature, just gorgeous. So Kim and I decided to come out to Gulfstream for a little bit. I had 3 scratches from my picks at Gulfstream. In the 3rd race though, a non-winners 1 allowance was my bet of the day, going 8.5 furlongs. Number 2, Giuseppe the Great. After breaking his maiden in his 3rd try after 2 sharp tries to start his career, he'd run in nothing but graded stakes and had some 2nds, some 3rds, and a 4th. Today, the drop down into entry-level allowance made him my bet of the day.
And try to get inside of the 4th horse, Prince Tito, full of Mine and Cheech Thunderer next as they run to the top of the stretch. Clear racetrack for Giuseppe the Great, but Red Crescent the leader. Red Crescent off the turn in front, but Giuseppe the Great, the classy colt, is on the outside and charging at him. Red Crescent tries to...
Come on, 4. Come on, 4. Come on, 4.
Giuseppe the Great, the bet of the day. In the 7th race, it was a maiden special 2-year-old going 6 furlongs. No Todd Pletcher, but there was what looked to be a very likely winner in number 3, Treasure in Heaven. 8-5 on the morning line. Ron Nicoletti's best bet of the day. I tripled the bet on number 3, Treasure in Heaven.
Who has the lead, and Alter Moon moves away from Sarah Street. Treasure in Heaven is 3rd. She's in the clear, and she has 3 lengths to raise. And here she comes now. The favorite, Treasure in Heaven, set down for the final furlong by Javier Castellano, trying to track down this stubborn foe, Alter Moon. Alter Moon inside, Treasure in Heaven outside. Treasure in Heaven, a very nice winner indeed. Javier Castellano, and the favorite, wins it by a length and 3/4.
At the fairgrounds, they're in the 4th. It's a fairground 40% club play for trainer Brad Cox, who wins 59% of his races on the turf. And that's number 7, Cordero, who's a huge 6-1. Has Florent Giroux, top national rider, on board. And as Marcus Hurst said in his analysis, this barn's turf numbers the last 2 years have been off the charts. Going for the upset in the 4th with number 7, Cordero, on the turf at the fairgrounds.
Bruce Morris joins a short lead from Tito tonight. And these 2 even terms, leaving the far turn at the quarter pole. 3/4 in 1 minute 14.51 seconds. Ghetto Valentine's in a fight and drifts. Tito tonight toward the inside, Starcross, Wicked Stride, looking to move up Mystic Tail in tight quarters. Santa Americana toward the rail, boxed in. Here comes Thirsty Actor. Here comes Cordero for Florent Giroux, stand side. Past the 16th. Cordero descends on Thirsty Actor. Cordero gets up. Cordero!
It's been a great week of racing. Looking forward to a good week of weather where it's supposed to be chilly every day. We'll be back at it on Wednesday.